Hi again, everybody. It's David Movern, the internet's laziest hardcore gangsta rap enthusiast, and welcome to this, the first installment of what will now be known as the Half-Assed Rap Show, hosted by David Movern. It's just really a new series where I wanted to take a chance to talk about some rap cassettes, albums, artists, and really just an overall forum for rap discussion in general. So in this, the inaugural episode, I wanted to take a chance to spotlight a recent MC I have been listening to almost non-stop for the past 5 days now. I found him by virtue of a random YouTube search for Bay Area gangsta rap. And what came up was an artist named Filthy Phil from Richmond, California. Filthy Phil's first release from 1990, titled Consequences, featured 4 tracks and was pretty much standard operational procedure for Bay Area releases at that time, aka business as usual. Not too many surprises. However, Filthy's second release and seemingly final one from 1992, also featuring 4 tracks, titled The Manhunt, was one of the biggest surprises I've ever come across while researching old school obscure hardcore gangsta rap. On The Manhunt, Filthy Phil implements a medley of samples that's constantly progressing, presenting new sounds and dope beats. It's that Bay Area funk sound that was so popular at the time. Party rap, if you will, lyrically laced with softcore gangster themes. There's so many layers to all these tracks, it's just so sick. The album's title track, The Manhunt, Filthy recorded while on the run from the FBI for shooting and killing a police officer. Filthy was even featured in an episode of America's Most Wanted, hosted by one of the all-time underrated hosts of our generation, John Walsh, and in the song he even uses vocal samples of John Walsh from the episode of which he was featured in.
America's Most Wanted. Police were out to get him. Police were out to get him. America's Most Wanted.
Word on the street is Nuke will use the shooting of Officer Wellhausen as material for a new underground rap album.
That is, without a doubt, the most gangster shit I have ever heard of in my entire life. That shit is so gangster, Filthy Phil makes Dr. Dre look like Lilith Fair. Genius and well orchestrated on Filthy's behalf. And to round things out, the other 3 tracks on the album consist of the funky street rap War in the Streets, the game show gangster rap Dead Giveaway, and the basic bitch dissing ghetto anthem appropriately titled B.I.T.C.H.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Jester. B.I.T.C.H. Yeah, one more time for the records, fellas. The Jester. B.I.T.C.H. Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, physical copies of both Consequences and The Manhunt are extremely rare and are unlikely to turn up. However, with the advent of the 21st century in YouTube, there are playlists of both albums on there that I find myself listening to frequently because they're just both so sick, especially The Manhunt. If I had to pick a favorite track off The Manhunt, I'd say it's Too Close to Call. Granted, there's only 4 tracks, but man, they just all go so hard. It's just a shame that Filthy Phil never recorded or released a full-length album, or at least to the full extent of my knowledge he didn't, because The Manhunt is superb. And as far as the stuff that I'm into, it has easily cemented itself up there with some of my favorites of all time. I just wish I had a copy, so if anybody out there watching this can come through for me, it would be greatly appreciated. But anyway, I'd like to thank you for joining me on this, the first installment of the Half-Assed Rap Show hosted by David Movern. I, of course, have been your host, David Movern. Join me next time as I rap circles around Eminem.